anything about it until like a couple seconds ago. I never seen it. I didn't hear about it. So
Would that bother you if a teammate did that?
I mean, me personally, I mean, I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm not here to criticize my teammates, but I mean, I wouldn't do anything like that. But I mean, maybe it was something funny. I guess I don't know.
So do you guys want Reeves, on the team, or is it more of a distraction?
I mean, we all know how good of a player Reeves is. He's a good friend. So of course we want him on the team. But I mean, whatever him and coach has going on there, I mean, you can't do anything but respect what coach has to say in his will.
There have been some things that have happened, during the game, during practice with him and coach. Do you feel like he has to figure out whether he wants to be on the team?
I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like Reeves wants to be on this team. Like myself, I feel like this is some of your only friends that you have. You're away from home, so these are really my only friends I have. And I'm sure that these are some of his only friends that he has. So I'm sure he wants to be here with his friend. It just comes to being, I guess what makes him and Coach happy.
Can you tell any difference between him this year and last year? Last year, as far as we knew, there weren't any issues like this. Is he different this year?
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, as far as what's going on with him and Coach, I'm not really sure. Like, I didn't even hear about the suspension.
Has he been different in practice behavior-wise or anything?
I mean,
this year?
not really. He seems like he's been the same Reeves. He's just a passionate guy. Sometimes you can take it the wrong way sometimes, but I mean, he's a passionate guy. He's passionate about what he does. He's a basketball player.
What did you say to him after the last time, and what do you expect to say to him now?
I just told him last time that obviously that we want him back. I'm not sure what him and Coach will, what decision they will come out to, but obviously we want him back and we support him, and whatever he needs, just to let us know. We're still friends off the court.
Have you guys kind of confronted him? Like as a group, have you sort of said what's going on with you?
Nah,
Is it time for that?
Not really. It's hard to have that time, especially right now. It's like finals were coming up and everything like that. I haven't really, it's like all this stuff didn't even know about. I've been kind of focusing on, trying to get myself, ready for the games and also trying to make sure I pass these classes. So.
Do you think Reeves wants to, from what you can see in practice in games, do you think he wants to be a UCLA basketball player?
Yeah. This is our life, This is what we love to do. I'm sure Reeves, wants to, take this on and go to the next level with basketball. So this is, where else would you want to be in the world right now?
Zeke, can you talk about the difficulty of preparing for finals and preparing to play Penn and having this on top of everything?
I mean, it's difficult, but I mean, this is my second year, and this is what I'm here for. I'm a student athlete. You got to be able to do that. You got to be able to pull all nighters and then go to practice or something like that. So I mean, it's my last year of doing it, but.
What with the whole Reeves situation, is it sort of a distraction to you guys when you have all this other stuff going on?
Like I said, I just heard about this. I didn't even know what was going on, so I mean, it has been a distraction for me.
Yeah.
So we heard all summer and all in the lead up to this year about the size that you had and how much you guys had in the post. Do you think that the addition of two more power forwards to take away minutes, do you think this just has to simply do maybe with the fact that he's not getting the minutes or the attention or the ball?
I'm really not sure, to be honest.
So you haven't noticed any kind of disruption by Reeves for the game this season?
I mean, everyone has their moments when they're kind of frustrated or something like that in practice, and you have your moments, but I mean not more than anyone else. I've had my moments, but it's the way you handle it afterwards.
As players and teammates, do you guys try to talk to him at all about some of his behavior and kind of give him a kick in the pants a little bit without getting specific into what you guys might say to him?
I mean, not really. Right now, I just try to focus on what's better for the team. I'm not here to criticize Reeves or try to scrutinize what he does or anything like that. But I mean, if he needs someone to talk to, I'll definitely talk to him and things like that. We're still his friends. We want him on this team and we want what's best for him. So, I mean, it's not I'm not the type to jump anyone. That's coach's job.
How has his absence impacted you guys' play this year?
I mean, obviously we need him. He's a really great player. He's a returning first team, Pac-10 player. So I mean, anyone in the conference would want Reeves on their team. We just have to, figure things out. With the, right now I guess without him, we just have to figure out how to get wins. You got to get wins to learn how to win.
Is the Reeves you've seen on the court this year? Have you seen the same Reeves that was the Pac-10 first team player last year, leading scorer, rebounder?
Like during games or
During
practice?
games, have you
I
seen
mean,
that Reeves this
he's
year?
had his moments where it seems like he may have been not doing what he's capable of doing, but I know how Reese plays. He shows it every day in practice. I've seen his skills change from this year, from last year. So I mean, he's the same old guy to me.
Does he seem as plugged in during games?
I mean, to be honest, I'm so zoned into the game. I really don't pay attention to like an individual. I mean, I don't know what happened with Reeves during the game or while we were out there, but I mean, I guess coach must have seen something that I didn't see.
And does he practice the same way he did last year? Does he practice as
I mean, yeah,
hard?
he still goes hard. He's still one of the top rebounders in practice. He's just Reeves. He doesn't really change.
You guys are 2-5 and not playing the way you thought you would be. When you find out that he's in trouble again, what are you thinking?
Right now, I can't even really focus on what's going on with Coach and Reeves. I just have to try to worry about hopefully getting us some wins. That's the last thing on my mind. Besides me having to try to pass these finals. Right now, that's the finals and us getting wins are the only thing on my mind. When it comes down to it, when Coach actually addresses us about them, then I guess we'll talk about it or think about it. But for right now, that's the last thing on my mind.
Which foot is bothering you?
It was my left foot.
What, did it happen on Saturday?
I guess so. I didn't even feel it until the next morning. And then they said because I walked around on it the next day that it may have got a little worse. But today it felt way better. I'm walking a little better. And I should be really like 100% tomorrow.
But
Where
you
does
won't
it-
practice today?
I don't think so. I haven't talked to the coach and the trainer about it yet, so I'm not sure.
Where does it hurt exactly? On the bottom?
It's
or is it-
it's like under my ankle. It isn't my ankle, but it's like right under my ankle.
See, what you guys learned from that game Saturday?